Hey, what's going on, man? Sitting filter grind another day, another dollar. You know the vibes. Let me tell you something. I'm about to be 28 this year. So my 20s is basically gonna come to a close soon. And I know I'm not 30 yet, but I think the dumb shit that I've done in my 20s is past me now. I think I'm more on just some fixing the mistakes I've made, building my life, growing myself, things like that. So I was at work and I was reflecting like what do I regret the most about my 20s? And I think I could say it now because my 20s is almost over. I heard 27 and 30 is like the same shit. And the biggest regret I've had is that I smoked weed. I can't lie. I thought it was going to college, or sometimes I thought maybe it was the people I hung around. Nah. I really think that the biggest mistake I made was ever touching weed, yo. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even lie to you. Like, and like I know I've made certain videos about this, but I'm passionate about this because I don't think it gets talked about enough. And I really think that people need to start looking at themselves and start realizing that that fucking weed you smoking, that shit is holding you back more than you want to admit it. And I feel like if it comes from a nigga like me, who look like me, who sound like me, and I'm gonna put it in a way that don't sound corny, that I think it would reach more people. And to me, I think weed, especially nowadays, that shit, bro, I don't know, man. It's just, I think that weed is just doing most people like a disservice, in my opinion. I really do. If you're a daily smoker, you smoke weed every day, you smoke that shit all the time, like, unless you have, if you have like a medical condition or whatever the fuck you want to say, fine, I'll give you that. But most people, you just smoking that shit for recreation, and it's just like, it's holding you back. And I'm looking back, and I wish I never touched that shit. Because everything I'm doing now, I could have been doing years ago. But I'm only doing it now because I was wasting my time smoking weed, though. And the thing about weed is that it's so normalized that you think that it's normal to just smoke that shit every day. If you see a nigga drinking alcohol every day, you're gonna look at them crazy. If you see a motherfucker snorting cocaine every day, you look at them crazy. You see a motherfucker who smokes cigarettes every day, you look at them crazy. But when it comes to a motherfucker who smoke that weed, oh, it's just weed. Oh yeah, he just smoking weed, ain't nothing. And I think that needs to change because that shit is fucking a lot of people up, bro. And you don't even realize it. Health-wise, mental-wise, financially, that weed is smoking you out. And I'm telling you, that shit was the biggest regret of my 20s, man. And a lot of people try to warn me, my moms, my therapist, they all try warning me like, yo, stop smoking that shit. Stop smoking that shit. You can't function on that shit. Quit that shit. And I ain't want to listen. And like my mom's always telling me, yo, if you don't want to hear, you gonna feel. And now I'm feeling it because now I got to sit here and reverse this shit. I'm sober and I'm staying sober off of that shit. But it's hard quitting that shit, bro. Because it's like, it's not like it's physical withdrawals in a sense, but it's like the mental withdrawals, bro. Like, my sleep been fucked up. I be sweating through my sleep. My shorty was sleeping over my crib the other night, and she told me I was shaking, all kinds of shit, and like she tried to check if I was good. And I guess I hit her, and I was talking to myself in my sleep on some weird shit, bro. And then like, you know, like my mind don't be all the way sometimes. Sometimes I'll be just like zoning out. And it's just like, I could tell it's just my brain like recalibrating itself from all the bud I've been smoking for so many years, bro. And I know, oh yeah, well nigga, that's you. I don't care, man. I'm smoking, I'm good, yo. I'm smoking, I'm functional. You think you are until you stop that shit. You think you're not addicted until you stop that shit. And that's why most people can't stop. You know, and people I know that I guess they want to stop, but they can't go like a day or two without it. That's addiction, bro. You can't not get high. And then on top of that, most motherfuckers, you smoking that shit of blunts, grabber. So you mixing up the nicotine with the weed too. So you got a nicotine high and you got a weed high. So you got two highs in one, bro. And on top of that, the one thing I know is that the government don't really want to see you win. So if they're legalizing something, it's probably not for a great reason. And now they're legalizing the shit everywhere. It's not for a great reason, bro. Not everybody be smoking weed. And then when you talk to people who smoke this type of shit nowadays, they just look dead, bro. I got love for all my peoples, but I don't chill with them like that because I can't, like, it's just like when I talk to them niggas, it's just like I'm talking to a wall sometimes. Or it's just like, it's just kind of dead. Like, it's just, and I could tell, like, all right, yeah, you high. And that should be sad, bro. Because I got a bond with these niggas, but it'd be hard chilling with them and being around them because they just be fried, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you smoke, you smoke, but I don't know. I feel like this don't get talked about enough because it's just normalized nowadays. I think it needs to stop because that shit is holding a lot of people back. I've said in other videos, motherfuckers would miss out on a good job to smoke weed. I done fucked up relationships because of weed. I missed out on some pretty cool women because I was high all the time. They couldn't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I spent so much fucking, bro. The amount of money I spent on weed, woo, boy, I'd be able to start multiple businesses. The amount of money I spent on weed. I wasted a lot of time. And I think that's just like the regret I'll have, that I have to live with, is that I wasted my 20s, the majority of my 20s smoking weed. I did stop at certain points, but the majority of my 20s, I was fried, bro. I was smoking from 17 to 27, basically. Because I stopped right after I hit 27. I'm 27 now. I'm going 28, and I can't fuck with it, yo. I don't know, man. I don't. And the thing too, you know, if I have kids, like I don't want them to touch that shit. I don't, you know, I don't know what I would do. I don't know. I'll just be like, damn, bro, that shit got my kids too, like, and they're gonna think that that shit is cool and it's valid, and it's like, bro, you just wasting your time with this shit. I don't know. If I had kids and they was smoking, I feel like I would just let them do it, but I'm just gonna tell them, like, just straight up, you just wasting your time. You wanna sit here and waste your time? Go ahead, waste your time. But just know that you're not gonna get anywhere putting that blunt to your mouth. I don't know. It's just, that's the biggest regret I've had is smoking weed, rolling that shit up, wasting my time with it. Just, I don't know. It's just a waste of my time. And I wish I had stopped a long time ago. I know I ain't never going back because I can't go back to that. I can't go back to it. And I can't live a life where I'm dependent on something like that to function. I don't want to go to work high every day. I don't want to be around people high every day. I don't want to chill with a woman high all the time. I don't want to do that shit. And you can't function on it. You don't realize the amount of bullshit that you do when you're high until you're out that phase. And, you know, that cloud, that hazy shit is just gone. And then you're just clear and you're like, oh, shit. You're just doing a bunch of dumb high shit. You don't need weed to relax. You don't need weed to calm you down. You don't need weed to help you eat. You don't need weed to make you focus. That's all your mind. I truly believe that. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know. Maybe there's some people out there, they really do benefit from that shit. Fine. But majority of people who smoke that shit, It's your mind, bro. Your mind is your strongest fucking muscle. The older I get, I really think everything is just ran by your mind. I don't know. Sometimes I question all the spirituality stuff, everything, because I really think it's just your mind. I really think it's just your mind. I think your mind really is like, you know what I'm saying, perceiving whatever you want to perceive. And your mind is telling you, yeah, man, yeah, you need that weed. Yeah, you need that. I really think you could train your mind to make it work for you. And it's just like, I don't know, man. Don't put that shit down. I don't know. Put that shit down. In my opinion, put that shit down. You don't need it. You don't need to roll up. You don't, bro. And the thing I hate the most is there's a lot of people who know that's not good for them and they still fuck with it. They still fuck with it, bro. I'm watching this motherfucking streamer. You know, I watch his clips and shit because he reacts to certain videos and whatnot, and he puts his perspective on it. It'd be interesting, so I listen to it when I'm working. And he was saying how like I tell y'all, like, I smoke weed, but I know it ain't good for me. I know that shit is fucking me up. I know that shit might give me Alzheimer's in the future. And in my mind, I'm like, yo, you understand how crazy that is, bro? You know that you're affecting your health in a negative way, and you still fucking with it. You still fucking with it. And it's like a lot of people know that weed ain't good for you. You know smoking that blunt not good for you, but you don't care because you have to get your fix. You are an addict. You are an addict. And my mom tried telling me that shit. I didn't want to hear her. But you know what? She was right. You're an addict, bro. You're an addict. You're addicted. And the first step to healing yourself is admitting it, bro. You know that shit is fucking you up. You know that shit not good for you. And you still fucking with it. I couldn't keep on, man. I remember one day I was with my niggas and we was smoking by a park, and yo, I swear to God, I thought I was having a heart attack, son. I said, yup, no. I was getting random pains right here. Like right here. I was getting fucking these random ass pains in my head. Like my eyes was twitching. You know what I'm saying? Like my memory was just fucked up, bro. Like when it came to the bedroom, I was nutting real fast. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I would be just 1-2. The scale when I be checking my weight, yo, that should have been going up and up and up, man. I'm telling you, boy. Since I stopped smoking, I put on 13 pounds. Probably like 11 pounds because, you know, you gotta check your weight in the morning when you fasting and shit. But like I checked my weight like a day or two ago, man. That shit went up 13 pounds from when I started. It's just like, man, stop smoking that shit, bro. You don't need it. And that's why I just don't fuck with it. And I don't really like being around it. And that's another reason why I don't really hang around nobody, because everybody got no smoking and they want to come in my car and smoke that shit. I don't want to smell that shit, bro. I let people come in here a couple times to smoke, man, and I came in my car. I'm like, bro, this shit stink, bro. I'm telling you, that shit stink, my nigga. It just smells like, it just stinks, yo. I'm telling you, it stinks. Leave that weed alone, man. And do what you gotta do in life. Stop smoking every fucking day. Stop rolling up every day. Stop going to your plug and copping that weed. Leave that shit alone. Face your fears. Face your demons. Stop fucking numbing yourself with weed. Cut that shit the fuck out. Be a human being. If you got pain that you dealing with, go deal with it. Stop trying to numb it with weed. Go to a therapist. Go to a doctor. Talk to somebody. You going through trauma, deal with that shit the right way. If you feel like, you know, your life is shitty, Maybe that's a sign that you need to change something within your life, and weed is not going to help you. I heard from somebody that depression sometimes is a sign that, you know, your brain is telling you like there's something wrong with your life that you need to change. I'm not a mental health nigga. I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to be insensitive to nobody, but I've heard that from someone else. Like, you know, sometimes depression is just a sign from your brain that maybe you just not happy with your life and you need to make a change within your life. Cause I was depressed too, smoking that shit. And I don't smoke, and yeah, I mean, I'm recalibrating myself, but I'm not depressed. I'm not depressed at all. I go through it from time to time because just, you know, just life and shit, but I'm not depressed, bro. And I don't know, I regret smoking that shit, and I wish people would stop with that shit, bro. If you smoke it like once in a blue moon, you take an edible once in a blue moon, fine. But you know, most people who fuck with weed, you doing that shit on the daily. Even once a week, I don't know, man. But you always doing that shit, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Get that shit out your life, man. You don't need it. Because you're gonna look by, 10 years go by, and you like, damn, my nigga. Because that's how I felt. I said, damn, my nigga, it's been 10 years, bro. Now, them 10 years, I was sober for like 0.5 of that. Majority of those 10 years, I was high. 10 years, bro. 10 years of my life, nigga, the majority of that time I was high. Literally. Majority of the time I was high. That's not good. And if you're living like that, you need to make a change. You really do. You need to make a change. You need to look at yourself and like, damn. Even if you are where you are in your life, even if you want to be where you at, right? Why do you want to live it onto something anyways? What you running from? What you escaping from? If you're successful, what you escaping from, bro? There. But that's it, man. I'm a little tired, but I'm still going to hit the gym and shit. Y'all know the vibes. Drink your water, eat your fruits. Like, comment, subscribe for a nigga. Trying to push it out the algorithm. Deuces.